What's up, everybody? This is Mama T. I'm coming to y'all today to just bless y'all with a little knowledge and just talk about something that I've been thinking about here lately. Because me and my children were homeless a couple of years ago, and just feeling like we had really nowhere to go, no one to turn to, and it was very stressful. It became a very stressful situation. We were actually living with my sister and her fiance. And it was just so very stressful. So once I finally got my own place, I ended up like what I would call downgrading, because I grew up in the suburbs and the county of St. Louis, Missouri. So I ended up moving to Illinois, and it's not a good part of Illinois, so to say. But it's something that I wasn't really used to. So my reason for talking about this is that I see so many people around me, since I'm living over here, that have become a product of their environment. And what I mean by that is that, like, they grew up a certain way, in poverty and, probably not having much. And don't get me wrong, I didn't grow up rich. That's not what I'm saying. But my point in it all is that they grew up a certain way, so then they began to live a certain way. Living in the life of crime and just doing bad things that they probably would not have been doing had they grew up, in a different type of neighborhood or a different environment. But I like walk around or whatever here and see so much like trash everywhere, different stuff like that. And it begins to make you feel like you just can't get out of the situation. You know what I mean? You can't do better. Feel like, make you feel like you can't succeed. And, it's really sad to even have to go through all of that. And then, it makes you feel worthless, to be in environments like this. And I'm actually experiencing it myself. I'm not talking about anybody else or whatever in particular. I'm really just talking about myself and talking about my situation and how it's just really, has become unbearable. I'm actually now trying to find somewhere else to stay so I can, me and my boys can move. But we got to do better. If we all just would pitch in and help get some of the trash up. And I guess I could probably initiate it, but because I am actually disabled, I can't move around and stuff like how I would like to. So maybe, my kids could be able to help them. But somebody needs to initiate some type of help around in the neighborhoods so that they can clean up and make it look like a better place to live. Because that would actually up our spirits and begin to make us feel better about ourselves and, make us have a better outlook on life in general. But yeah, I've noticed a lot of crime in the area. A lot of people, just doing stuff they know they shouldn't really be doing, but I guess they don't know any better. And once you don't know any better, then you pretty much just do what you know. I guess that's how a lot of people grow up and end up selling drugs and being in jail, and and they keep going back to that same thing. It's like they never learn from their mistakes. But I guess it's because they have become product of their environment. And so, they just begin to do things that they're used to. But, other people in society would look down on them and say they just a bunch of thugs, they just a bunch of hoodlums, or, some stuff like that or whatever. But in all actuality, we as people looking in don't know exactly what they have actually been through. I know, personally now because I'm experiencing, like head on, and I've really never had to really deal with it. And so this is an adjustment for me, as well. But I just feel like we've got to do better. We have to teach our kids right from wrong, and we have to be a great support system for our children because they need us. They learn it from looking at us. So, we need to be a good support system for them, a good teacher, a good guider, put God in their lives. Just give them some type of foundation so that they want to do better, They want to be better than their actual environment. And that's something that actually can be taught. But it takes a strong-minded and strong-willed person to be able to teach their children these things. It's just not going to, just automatically be in them. It actually has to be taught. And I am trying with my children. I have been trying all of their lives to keep them on the right track and to make sure, that they're not doing anything they're not supposed to be doing. And, but of course, no child is perfect. And so, I want to make that be known. My kids aren't perfect at all. And so it's not, like I'm holding my kids up to a certain standard, but I have raised them to be better than, drama, drugs, violence. I've raised them to be better than that. And so I, have tried to instill in my children the best that I know how, to be the best person that they can, And so I hope that one day my babies will grow up and say, you know what, my mama talked to me about this all the time, My mama prepared me for this, or, she talked to us a lot. Whether they listened or not, I still am constantly talking to them just so that they can understand. And so it doesn't become, like a shock to them if life isn't how they are used to having it, you know what I mean? So I just wanted to basically talk to you guys about becoming a product of your environment and how you can curve it, Like I said, it's going to take teaching and instructions, and, you have to sit down with your children and talk to them. And it just takes a lot to try to keep them from becoming a product of their environment. And I wanted to talk to y'all about that today because I just, I see it around me every day. And, it doesn't make it right. But I feel like someone, or somebody, or, some people, or, weren't teaching their kids the right way to live. And so I ask you, that you all just please like and subscribe to my channel and turn the notification bell on. And so it'll let you know when I am posting new videos. You all be blessed and have a good day. Bye for now.